Hey, what's going on, everyone? Vega here for Serpent Tech, and now we're at the ADATA section of CES 2024, looking at some of their unique builds in the Valor Mesh, the Invader X, which is what this one is, custom AIO, or custom loop cooling. Look at that reservoir too. We got one right there and one right there, EK water blocks with an LCD at the top of the power supply, or a shroud at least. This is the Invader X Pro. And you know, curved glass is a theme I'm starting to see more and more of these cases. But we got fans everywhere, the bottom, the sides, not only the side here, but side top. And then we got two more on the left-hand side, the ASUS motherboard with the AIO LCD, crazy looking AIO. I'm pretty sure I think that's ASUS? No, I don't want to say it's ASUS because everybody's coming out with their own AIO cooling. Cooling is XPG Levante Pro. Nice. This is the Battle Cruiser 2 Super Mid Tower case. Custom cooling. You could see the res right there. We got a radiator on the top and the front side as well. And then some of their products, the XPG power supplies. So this is ATX 3.0 standard, 12 VH power. 450 watt connector. Looks like SFX to me, but I could be wrong because I don't know. I don't really play around with SFX too much. Now here we go. Here's an SFX. Now this is much, much smaller. So this is the XPG 600 watt connector. Wait, what is the power supply it is? So what power supply? I wonder what size is this one. This is 80 plus platinum, and this one is 1,000 watts. Look how small this is for 1,000 watts. That is crazy. I would certainly love to have that one in a small form factor build. And they have the various Kyber or pylon or core reactor. Reminds me of, you know what game we're talking about, StarCraft. They got the Hurricane Mag here, some of their fans, different designs. I'm not sure if they got into the game of the daisy chaining. They might have, but you know, Hurricane Mag, Vento, hybrid cooler, which is very interesting to me. It's just a normal airflow cooler. And then the XPG Extreme Performance Gear AIO, Levante Pro is what it's called. And then Levante 2 all-in-one cooler. And I don't know if I could spin this. Can I spin this? Nope. But I believe that is the screen we were looking at down there at that system. And what is this? We got the XPG Precog Studio gaming headset connected to this laptop. And then they actually have a laptop called the Xena 5G and a Xena 16X laptop as well. This one's got a i9 14900X, or HX, excuse me, and then 4070 on both of these. So it's either 14700 or the 14900 HX with a 4070. Some of their keyboards, like the Sorcerer Mini, XPG red switches. I need to take some of those. I need to ask for some. And I'm not entirely sure what we're looking at here, but there's Xena, there's Mira, and I assume this is a camera that might look at us. Some of the mice combinations as well as the keyboard. Pretty cool looking. We actually have the Fusion 1600 watt power supply. That's a big boy right here in front of us, and then a 1300 watt power supply. Traditional size is a normal power supply. Some USBs, some micro SDs, and I believe M.2 SSDs, and then a little display here of liquid cooled casing. Utilizes coolant to absorb heat, aluminum alloy tube, active cooling fan system, aluminum pads, and stainless steel tray. Showing it on display for M.2 as well as the traditional cooling. And I like some of their ADATA products as well, and their Type-C SSD. And now look at this beast, man. This is just sick. Looks like we're running Octane bench, but look at this beast. Are those quick disconnects? Those look like quick disconnects on those front radiator. Going to multiple GPUs. This is just a beast. The Defender WS-XXL full tower. 2 independent PSU chambers to support 2 ATX power supplies. Rust-free, ESD-proof galvanized steel. Additional cooling chambers supporting up to 4 120mm fans or 4 by 120mm fans. Hot swappable 12 hot swappable HD mounts. Where are those at? I guess it could support it, right? So maybe over here towards the front if you really wanted to. Is this a Threadripper? No, it's Intel. So it's Intel Xeon W9 2455X. It's got the Asus Pro workstation WZ90E and a bunch of XPG's products like the Vento, the Fusion, so on and so forth. And then look at this M.2 card, right? So you can run 4 M.2 NVMe drives. Pretty beastly of a system. And this one is the Defender WS-XL 10. Honestly, I could use this to update the NAS to. You got 10 3.5-inch drives, or at least slots for them. Threadripper Pro 7960, gigabyte TRX 50, Aero D is the motherboard. And what kind of AIO is that? Cooling is the ADATA liquid cooling plus the XPG Vento Pro 120mm fans. So that's interesting. Is that like, I guess it's just the AIO or pump. And the cooling is actually just ADATA, but ADATA, produces a lot of these pumps, or at least the companies have to go through them for the design. Just a plain Jane pump on the Threadripper. And then the GPUs are, what are they? Yeah, the A6000. Very interesting. There's that Aorus motherboard. There's the LCD in all its glory. 32C on the CPU, 36 on the VRMs. Is that the GPU? No. Doesn't tell us anything. It's just system memory and stuff like that. And the memory. And actually, the memory modules are really interesting. I use them for 2 of my son's system. So you could get this one right here, which is the Neon Max 8000. Or you could get the Lancer in their various revisions and colors. Very interesting. And then here's some of their NVMe drives. Now, I used them on a number of different systems. Matter of fact, I'm using it on the laptop used to edit this video right now. So very interesting. And that is the ADATA XPG booth of CES 2024. Hit the like button on the way out, get subscribed for more, and I'll catch you next one.